Hello, ladies and gentlemen, fellow film nerds and gaming geeks around the world. Today we present you with the launch of the first ever premiere of the national syndicated Hollywood chat duo. We're your hosts, Vic, Vegeta.
Jonathan Bledsoe. It's nice to be on the show. Finally get this done. It's been 6 years in the making. How about that?
It feels damn good, and we hope to be your number one source.
You get it out there, buddy? Okay.
Your number one go-to. Redo it, because something got stuck in my mouth.
Fuck, we just keep going. Cut it out.
Cut it out,
Yeah.
We hope to be your source of news updates on films, games, any upcoming budget and production, to any critically acclaimed film that grasps the attention of our fellow fans and viewers.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That's the idea of the channel. Yeah, we gotta do stuff each week about film, game, like he was just saying. So it's gonna be very detailed in what we want to do, and we've been planning it out for about 6 years. The first test footage we did was ridiculous, to say the least. But yeah, it was mainly just us ranting about some movie, and that's not the way we wanted to do it, but we always put it on the back burner and be like, what should we do? So over time, we've been trying to figure it out and see what exactly it could be and what the potential of it is. And then it took a lot of work. It took a lot of us doing, mental preparation was a big thing, getting some negativity out of our lives and figuring it out. And it took a while. But we're at that point right now in our lives to where we know what we want to do, we're excited for what we can do, and then we feel we could do something, I guess, that we love and other people would enjoy watching. So we don't want to try to copy anybody and shit like that. What it's mainly just going to be is just us talking about stuff we love in our own way. It's nothing different than what a lot of people have already done. I mean, you've seen this plenty of times before, but it's what's the thing to do when it's your way. So that's the whole point of the channel and what we really wanted to do, and I feel as of right now, I mean, it's the best time to do it. There's so many things going on, film world, game world wise. I mean, it's a perfect time to be doing it with him too, because I mean, we've been watching movies, playing games, whatever the hell it is, for the longest period of time. So it's cool to actually put forth the effort and do something you like.
And we want to share something that we could talk about on a subject that everyone likes to share their opinions on, whether it comes to certain movies, controversial topics surrounding movies, what we think it's going to be like, if it's a good idea this movie's being made, just our overall thoughts and opinions on what's coming out in the near future.
Yeah, easily. I mean, there's so many things going on in film world, whatever it is, man. It's just stuff that's interesting to us, so it's always going to be talked about on the show, and the way we're going to try to do it, or the way we are going to do it, not try, I mean, that's a stupid word to use, but the way we are going to do it, each week we do plenty of topics throughout the week that we've compiled, and then we talk about those things and make it as fun as possible, man. I mean, we're not going to try to just be boring people to death. Like, it's going to be pretty exciting stuff. Like, I would imagine, man. I mean, the way we've been talking about it for the longest period of time, and then we kind of just fast-tracked it a lot this past couple weeks, but I mean, it might seem a little rough at first, but I mean, it's still a learning process of what we're trying to do and what the potential of it is. So yeah, it's just gonna be learning at first, but yeah, man, I mean, I hope people can watch this and see that we actually are taking it serious and we're trying to do something that we like and we are enjoying. But I mean, I always like to hear criticism and whatnot, so if people want to come out and be like, oh yeah, this shit sucks, like, you can go ahead. I mean, you don't have to like it, it's all good, but it's something that we like doing.
And we just want to be a community that fellow moviegoers and film lovers and game lovers like ourselves could all interact, come forth, discuss everything we like, whether it's in comments. We'll be having social media pages to keep you guys updated, teasing what's going to be on the next episode, or just anything that will relate to what we could possibly be talking about.
Yeah.
Pre-thoughts on anything that will happen.
Do like movie reviews, a bunch of crazy shit, right? We're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. It's gonna be nuts, and it's not gonna be to the point where it's just too much nonsense. It's gonna be straight to the point, and then stuff that can be easily digested by people. So I mean, It's gonna feel cool, and then also thinking about doing guests possibly.
Yep.
Yeah, because I thought about that, but the whole point of the show was like, oh, it's a chat duo, so it's like, well, shouldn't it just be two people? But I mean, I wouldn't mind bringing in someone else each week, so that's a possibility for sure, and I like that idea. You gotta bring in as much people as possible, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, there's plenty of people that are like us, and I like to be surrounded by those types of people, so it'd be cool.
And we always need an opinion outside the subject of the duo.
Oh yeah.
An opinion that will contribute to a viewer who's probably watching who's thinking something else, and maybe he can relate to the guest on the shows.
Exactly, because
it's always going to be mixed reactions, but shared reactions.
Yeah, and see, that's the best too, because I mean, other people are going to be seeing things in a different point of view. Like, we're pretty much on the same page with a lot of things. There's some things that we're not so much, but yeah, it's cool to bring in other people that are like, nah, I kind of think of it this way or something like that. That's the way to go about it. So yeah, it's a lot smarter doing it that way. But just some ideas we're kicking around. I was actually thinking about starting a podcast as well. With this, like, you can do it twice a week to where it's like podcast and then you get the chat duo legit video, which could be a lot longer than what the podcast could be. But yeah,
podcast could be kind of like we're kind of questioning the topics.
Oh yeah.
What's it gonna be about? Then we go into it fully.
Exactly, yeah. So we kind of hint at certain things, kind of just bring up to date with life situations, like what we're doing, like, you know, stuff like that, and then save a majority of it for the actual YouTube channel that we're trying to do. And I think, just as of right now, I feel it's gonna be a success for sure. Like, we have the mindset; it's gonna be cool. We're filming outside for God's fucking sake right now. I mean, it's crazy. We're doing a bunch of stuff right now. That's gonna. It's super hot, but it's like, I thought this was a good way to keep it going. It was a good fucking idea, and we're doing it the best way to our capability, and I think it's gonna work out.
So stay tuned. Make sure when everything launches, we hope you follow and subscribe, because destiny will arrive.
Yeah, I mean, sure, exactly what he said. That sounds perfect. I mean, yeah, just give us a follow, you know. I mean, just support what's going on here. Everybody, you know, this community needs to, you know, band together, I feel, in some type of way, and just support each other. So, I mean, anything like that would be cool, but it's not, what is that word I'm looking for? Shit, I'll come back to it later. But yeah, it's not required, that's the word. So it's not like, yeah, go ahead, you have to do it. But yeah, if you guys enjoy what you're watching, I mean, it'd be cool, man, just to give us some support. We'd really appreciate it, for sure.
So stay tuned for the upcoming episode next week and the very first launch of our official episodic Hollywood chat duo.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is just more of an introduction to what we're doing, just our kind of like a pitch, I guess, in some sorts. But the next week will be the first legit episode. We'll have a whole backdrop and setting around us, a set and whatnot. It'd be cool. But as of right now, it's just going to be the introduction, and then we'll see you guys next Sunday, the first episode.